baby ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the lady go miss? Ay, how she was made.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things have changed. Wait. Need a light here just to catch my buzz. Need Sprite here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a man? What I did, can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I?
She right got me.
Hit boy on the beat, so you gotta go berserk.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting nothing back. In fact, you know, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay, look. Sometimes you need the faith. Sometimes you need to know your worth. Sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but in front of the bay. You can't negotiate with Drake. You gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage with the mainframe. Loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature. I don't wanna seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I wanna see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that, it's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up.
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the Detroit Lions. 2 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3.
Come on, fellas.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A first carry now. This is Johnson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Stop your whining. 48 for Mike. Check pass. Mike, 48. I got one.
On 2nd and a couple. Stafford. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Now it's Peterson. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Now a first carry for Brandon Bolden. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Tracy Walker.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
6 guard. Check 6 guard.
From the gun, Murray. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Coming after you. I'm coming after you. Yeah, check it. Mike 40.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first. Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach and probably his agent, too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
A first carry for the Fordham Ram, Chase Edmonds. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
Christian Jones got him.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
Murray going to throw. On the slant, complete to Hopkins. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 37. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Mike 51. You're trash.
Edmonds running out of the shotgun.
That he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Easy. Check. Crunch.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
He's tackled up.
Does a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Go, Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. I got you, boy. Sheriff. Run.
He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51. Hey, come on.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Heavy on the edges. Hey, Mike 51.
To throw again, Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. O.J. Howard, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
It's a gain of 10. And the Lions first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This thrown quickly out to Jones. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon.
260. I
can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. 48 Mike.
They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
And looks like they've got 6 DBs on the field here for a 3rd and 9.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Hey, 58's the mic. 58's the mic. Here we go. Let's bring it.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
At the 24-yard line.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. Mike's 40.
Oh, design run for their wideout. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Hey, we're going Mike 40, Mike 40.
Shotgun now for Murray. And his throw is incomplete. Big O.J. Howard, his intended target. But now it's 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
That's good.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Desmond Trufant.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's in the cornerback position.
They'll come out in the pistol. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Murray now to throw. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. Flips the play off. Yeah, the running back, because he's eager to get them to think that they saw that. And that's why they're able to get to him on it.
Again, we'll see the pistol here. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. Okay, so you just took the big loss. Now what are you doing on 4th down?
Well, we have a change of plans now is what we have, because I think they were looking at the play sheet, trying to dial something up to go for it on 4th down. But after that loss, that goes right out the window. Now you have to kick the field goal and hope to come back down the next time and score.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
At the 23-yard line.
Nothing to score after one on EA Sports.
Cardinals 10, Lions nothing.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
Hey, pick your game up. 58's the mic. 58's the mic. You ain't going nowhere. Out, 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 out. Watch twist. Watch twist. Check 9, check 50-50.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down. Devon Kennard just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Looking downfield for Jip, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Detroit. Marvin Jones, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Lions have got it back to a 1-score game.
Matt Prater lining
Maybe
up
that
for
is the
point
boost
after.
that this offense needed.
They've done nothing the entire half, but out of the blue comes this big shot here. You're exactly right. Like a dunk in basketball, like a home run in baseball, maybe a solo shot. Sometimes you need that big play to get things ignited.
Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. First carry now for the backup, LaShawn McCoy. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
41. It's a pickup of 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Fight.
Operating from the gun, Murray. He'll get this to his running back, Edmonds. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
They'll run on 1st down, Edmonds. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Chase Edmonds, the ball
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other. and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
I smell fear in that offense. Check 43. Hey, alert. Alert 3.
To Edmonds on the toss. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
It's 3rd down and 5.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
51's the mic. 51's the mic.
From the gun, Murray. And he's got Fitzgerald. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 34-yard line. First grab for Fitzgerald. He's got a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down. Going deep for Hopkins. And that is... That'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
I got him. Mike 40.
Hey, I'm coming after you. Hey, Larry. Let's go.
Throwing again, Murray. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Flush to his right. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that 1st down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the 1st down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. He'll have a 1st down past the 40 and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
Detroit.
Well, there's zero doubt that the Detroit Lions like Kerryon Johnson's ability, but he's been dinged up a little bit in his first 2 years in the NFL, so they went out and used a day 2 pick this past year on DeAndre Swift, the rookie runner out of Georgia, hoping, I think, to pair them together and maybe send a message. But I think if Kerryon Johnson can stay on the field, he could be an awfully productive back in the NFL.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
3 down. Mike 48. Here we go, D. All day, defense.
Faking the give to Johnson. Now it's Stafford. Rush coming, and he's taken down. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones.
When I watch Chandler Jones play for the Arizona Cardinals, I actually get a little bit jealous because he does his job as well as anyone in the league. He's played 64 games for Arizona starting this season, 60 sacks in that time frame. That's just under 1 per game. That type of success rate will not only keep you on the field, but also garner you a lot of honors.
And this play a lot like the previous one, thanks to that stout Cardinal defense. Back-to-back, they've been tackled behind the line.
And it's 3rd down.
So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16.
You gotta step it up. 48 to Mike. Right on. Come on, QB, come on. Watch out.
Operating from the gun, Stafford. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Chandler Jones picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here's Jack Fox now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And this will be down just on the other side of midfield.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Murray getting this out wide to Hopkins. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
All day. 51's a Mike, boy, 51.
They fake the handoff, now Murray. And this one is incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Being chased out left. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down.
Thrown away and incomplete.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This from 54 yards away.
54-yard attempt.
And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise, and that'll deny him a shot at 3.
You got tight right there.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. Hey, alert 48. Alert. Hey, we're going to Mike for 48 right now. It's going to be hot.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Jordan Hicks brought him down. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
No chance. No chance.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And he'll find Galladay, that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
1st down, Lions.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Happy for the Detroit Lions to get DeAndre Swift in the second round. Felt bad for the young man because I thought he was the best running back in the draft, and he lasted until the second round. What's happened for him? Running backs, I hate to use the word devalued, but people aren't going to take them quite as high right now, and he's in that cycle. But I think the line backfield, I really like it.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Duvon Kennard able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, their second, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Just beating the play clock. Stafford. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. Second and 10.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Hey, 58.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
58 to Mike, 58.
Bunch. We want this. 58, boys, 58.
Throwing again, Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
On the throwaway. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. Gonzalez's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. Taken about 7 yards deep, and no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies and try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Mike's 40. Mike's 40.
Come on.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
They'll try the option right here on 3rd down, and he will not get there.